What's up guys and welcome back to the channel. Today we are continuing on with episode number 2 of the Misfit of Demon King Academy. This one's titled The Witch of Destruction. Okay, I guess we're going to be meeting another character called the Witch of Destruction. I guess, why not? So yeah, this show was interesting. Very fast-paced first episode. I feel like they got through a lot just to build up his character, his attitude, and just the world in general. I feel like they rushed through a lot of it pretty quickly. It kind of got away with it, really. I don't think it detrimented too much to have it this fast-paced. But we got through a lot of stuff. We had the fight with Zeppes, and just showing the vast power difference. Obviously, OP main protagonist. That's going to be the theme of this. But he's confident about it. He's cocky about it. He knows he's that much better. So that's kind of refreshing in a way. Like, to have a main character that's actually confident, cocky, and actually knows it. Whereas, like, normally these types of characters, the OPMCs, are usually self-inserts. So I will always take a cocky, arrogant type of character like him over a self-insert any day. Even if I do end up disliking these types of characters, I will always hate a self-insert more. Anyway, so we built all this up. We now have our friendship with Misha. They're getting along rather well. This does have a romance tag, so I'm gonna guess maybe she's meant to be the main love interest to this. I don't know if there's going to be a harem aspect to this. I mean, there's a bunch of other girls listed, so maybe he's going to build himself a harem out of this. I mean, he's a demon king. Is he really going to be faithful to just one woman? No. So it would not be surprising if he courts multiple women in some way. I wouldn't be surprised by that, honestly. So, yeah, I'm fine with that. But yeah, we've had our magical aptitude test. We had that fight. He defied a noble, so now the noble's brother got involved, blah, blah, blah. They had a fight. Overwhelming power difference. He brings the dead brother back as a zombie and fight, blah, blah, blah. And now that he's actually in the academy, we've started actually in the academy now. And I assume was where we'll stay for the rest of the show's setting, probably. But they have these badges on the side of their shoulders, on their uniforms, that depicts their aptitude in magic. So Misha has a pretty good one because she scored like 100,000 in the magical aptitude test thing that they did, which is meant to be, which even to our main boy, he even regards that as fairly impressive. So that's good. I have no idea if that's going to mean that they have any. I don't know if that means anything, the fact that she's as high as she is, because it seems like everyone else was kind of much, much lower in terms of aptitude, so I don't know if she's a rarity in that case, or if there's just a few of the elites that actually still have some good magic power. But he completely broke the machine. It just reported 0 and exploded, because, yeah, they are not designed to handle the literal Demon King's mana pool, so there's that. But because of that, he now has the tag, which has never been seen before, of Misfit. So, yeah, that's going to garner attention to him. And he keeps trying jokes that he says worked 2,000 years ago. I don't think they ever worked. I think it's just because he was Demon King. Everyone laughed at what he said anyway, otherwise they died. So, I don't know how effective his jokes are going to be throughout all this. But anyway, we are going to get into the next episode here. We are watching this one on Crunchyroll as per usual, and it looks like we're going to be starting back at the Mythical Age, back when it's 2,000 years ago, judging by the screen that's presented with me immediately as I start the episode. So as always, these are time-based reactions. Bottom left of the screen, you're going to see the timer for the episode. I'll count us down 3, 2, 1, play, and then on play, I start the episode, you start the episode. We'll be watching along at the same time. And yeah, Crunchyroll version, you'll see exactly what I see. I'll call out things like the OP starting and ending, so you know we're roughly in sync, things like that. And yeah, with all that said, let's get into episode number 2 in 3, 2, 1, play. So, Mythical Age, peace. So he requested peace. Canon the hero, okay. Probably not. Yeah. Very much true. That enemies of themselves. I mean, that's inevitable. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Okay. Ah. You just give up. He's giving up his time of reincarnation. So at this point, he's grown sick of it. He just doesn't see the point in continuing on like this. All right. I know, right? So I'm guessing the hero's descendant is going to be relevant at some point. Mm-hmm. And yep. Then okay, so which one is the hero then to be reincarnated? I wonder, because it's going to happen. But who is the hero in our cast? Oh, here he's reborn with the family, who I love. I love the mother so much. Love it. And OP's kicking off. Right, because he's only a month old, technically, isn't he? Yeah, he's only a month old at this point still. I mean, in his like full adult form, he's a month old. So, well, adult student form, you get the idea. OP's looks good. I'm still not a huge fan of the song. It's good, but yeah, doesn't blow me away. A lot of effort went into the visuals though, and I can appreciate that. The Witch of Destruction. Yeah. Technically, you scored 0, I suppose. Oh, you must not say his name. Read her mind. I was didn't hear it. Okay. Huh. Okay. So it's an idealized, slightly different version of him. Uh-huh. Okay. Is her? I'm guessing her. I mean, her thing's gold, so it probably is. Everyone else is silver. Hello, Amelia. And our boy. True Magic Guys. Okay. Okay. Fair. There's a team competition coming up. Okay. Within just 1 week. Okay. Naturally. Naturally. Hybrids aren't. Right. Interesting. Already. Binding it by contract again. Oh. Just calling out as flawed immediately. Oh, there we go. Okay. Alright, she's forced to give in. Under contract. I mean, he is a misfit. Because he's just so much more powerful than all of you. Alright, here we go. Who are you? Necron family, okay. Ivis Necron. Okay, hello. Oh, so you're Sasha. Okay, Witch Destruction. Alright. Oh, really? Only invest in one. Wow, okay. And no one's going for him, obviously. No, she isn't. I wonder, there's no way she's the reincarnated hero, is there? Almost certainly not. Ugh. Alright. So there's definitely a family thing there. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's quite intriguing. And she's gonna use... Alright. Yep. 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 Okay, has a basic level of respect for that. Not gonna happen. Ooh. Okay. Okay. He knows it all anyway. He invented all this. Oh, just straight up duel. Well, this is gonna end poorly for you. This is gonna end very poorly for you. I mean... Yeah, not gonna happen. Mm-hmm. Sure. She likes to flaunt that. Yeah. Yeah, she is. Ah, okay. Well, and we're already skipping to the 1 week ahead, okay. Mm-hmm. Really? Okay. Alright, sealed under contract. I like that idea. Okay. Guardian, alright. Hmm. Barricading. Almost certainly. Hmm. That's what they want you to think. He's just walking right up. Mm-hmm. He's just gonna walk up to you. Alright, at break time. And we're back. Ho ho ho. Ho ho ho. Aha. Is he though? You're all just assuming. He's just gonna push it open. I love him. Okay, come on, that's just cool. Welcome to the Vomit Comet. Jesus Christ. Yep. Good God. They invested a lot in that animation as well. It actually looked kind of good. Well, she's alive. Alright. Fair. Alright, fire element. Even then, it's not gonna work. Yep. go for the Hail Mary. I mean, what else are you gonna do? Just give up? No, go for the Hail Mary. Just got everyone on our side. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Jesus Christ, what, you just build a cannon? But can she control it? We built up the fact that she doesn't have much control. Yeah, it's just a massive cannon. Alright. Jesus Christ. No. Bang, 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 bang. Just going for every single layer. Jesus Christ. Just the difference in power is extreme. Yep. Yep. Like, it's still very, very fast paced episode, by the way. Yep. No. Yeah, there's also that. Mm-hmm. I'm surprised she didn't do anything. I thought she was going to come in and do something. Exactly. Sure, it's just contracts. It's not like I like you or anything, Barker. Here we go. Yep. Okay. I know it's from a magical perspective, but still. Smooth operator. I love the mother so much. Uh. Yep, welcome to the family. I love them. What is it with having really good families anime this season? Like, we've got this lot, we've got the grandmother from Rent a Girlfriend. Getting some solid family members this season. Oh. Mm-hmm. A few too many. Hmm. Alright. Oh. She actually wanted to make up with her. I don't know. Right. Makes sense. It already has multiple times, probably. Spoken like a true Demon King. Fate, don't like it? Destroy it. Fair. That's gotta be the fastest kiss scene in an anime in... What? That was quick. Sure, that's how that works. That is by far the fastest kiss scene in a harem anime I've ever seen. Assuming this ends up being a harem anime, which it now is because we've got a second love interest already. Jesus. I know I said it was fast paced, but that's even faster paced than I could have imagined. Okay. Jesus Christ, the pacing on this is so fast. ED. Did we get this last time, or did we just get the OP last time? I can't remember. I don't think I remember this. But we have our main trio now, because that's the main trio that we've had in the OP for this show. So Misha and Sasha are now getting together. I assume that's meant to be the hero. I'm going to assume it would make sense if it was. Well, I guess we'll be meeting him at some point in the next episode or two. Because he's the only other main prominent featured character, I think. Alright. Sasha's true intentions. Okay, so Sasha's not completely honest with her intentions right now. What will be her true intentions, I wonder? Interesting. So yeah, this show is extremely fast-paced. Like, it's definitely becoming more and more apparent that this show is really trying to be fast-paced. I have no idea if it's doing it because... okay, so this is based off the light novel, if I remember correctly. I believe this adaptation is basing it around the light novel. Although the light novel and the manga are coming out roughly at the same time anyway, so... But I believe it's based on the light novel, so I don't know if they're doing this fast-paced so they can get to a specific arc of the story that they want to adapt, or if it's just this is how fast-paced events happened in the light novel / manga. People who have actually read the source material, please let me know if that's the case. Because, like I said, I don't read the source material in any of these shows. Like, there is one manga that I have actually read and kept up to date with, although I haven't done in like a year now, and that was Nagatoro. That was the only one I've actually kept up and did. I did do Hoseki no Kuni for a long time, but then I stopped doing that one as well. I just don't find the time, and I don't find the same enjoyment of reading a manga as I do with watching an anime episode. I just don't get that same enjoyment. I don't know why. I'm just much more visually... I enjoy animation much more than I do reading. I think it's fair to say. And with anime, because it's subtitles and I don't watch dubbed, I get to do both. I get to read and I get to listen and I get to watch. It fills all three of them. Whereas in manga, I can look at the visuals, but there's no actual animation to appreciate and there's no sound design to appreciate. I love sound design in anime. I really do. I listen out for it in every show I watch, especially any action-based show. Now that I've appreciated the recent Sword Art Alicization work on it and Yojo Senki's work on it, I'm always listening out for sound design in action-based scenes just to see how good they do it, and that's part of the reason why I've not been enjoying... Why I didn't enjoy the first episode of Decadence as much as I probably could have done. But anyway, and also why I love God of High School's OP. I love that. I love it so much. Anyway, like I said, fast-paced episode. We're getting through a lot of the plot points. From the main cover art of the show, we now have 3 characters left to be introduced to. We have Misha, we have Sasha. We now have black-haired girl, brunette girl, and white-hair boy. I'm going to assume white-hair boy is the reincarnation of the hero, or at least a descendant of the hero in some fashion. That would seem to make the most sense. And from what I can gather, the reason why we've got silver and gold badges, I thought gold just meant that she was like higher aptitude, but I think it's just because gold is for the nobles, silver is for the commoners, or the mongrels as they've been calling them in this. But yeah. Yeah. But that actually makes a lot more sense. Why is he a misfit? Well, because he got everything wrong, because this entire institute, after 2,000 years, things have changed slightly. Like, his name is wrong. The interpretation of him is wrong. And that is perfectly accurate. I mean, if I was to write down... Like, I think you can say that to an extent with religion. Like, religious texts and things have changed over the course of time, and like interpretations and such have changed, and it's like fictional works will change over time. Like, that's what differentiates fiction from science. Is like there was I think I heard this in a John Cleese interview. John Cleese from Monty Python, of course, and other such works, Fish Called Wanda and everything. Absolute legend of a man. I was watching some of his interviews recently that he did for his book tour like 5 years ago, because that's what I do with my life apparently, aside from watching ship sinkings. And yeah, he said, was it him that said it? I can't even remember who said it. It was either him or Stephen Fry or someone in an interview said, if we burnt all fictional works and stuff and brought them back, like 1,000 years later, they'd all be different. They wouldn't be 100% the same. But if you burn all the science books and repeated the experiments, you'd get the same results again, no matter what. And that's the difference between fictional and science stuff. So yeah, that's what's happened with him. Like, his name has changed over 2,000 years. His ideals have changed over 2,000 years. So that's why he doesn't have a magical aptitude because he got a 0. He doesn't have any knowledge of it because he knows the correct knowledge and they're working off incorrect knowledge. So that's why he's now a misfit. But he's just that much superior to all of them. I do wonder if they will throw a challenge at him. Like, who will challenge him? Like, is there anyone that can actually challenge? Maybe the hero? Like, if we're going to be, like, cliche about it, the only one that can really challenge the Demon King is the hero, right? That's hence why they're the hero. So maybe whoever the hero reincarnation is, assuming that we do get one, I mean, why even build that into the dialogue if you're not going to explore that possibility? I'm assuming it's Whitehair Boy, but assuming that's the case, maybe he's the only one that can actually give the Demon King an actual run for his money. Because I don't see it happening in any other character. Because I would like it just to put a bit of perspective on it, because like if he's just that much better than everyone, it just kind of diminishes like the scale aspects. It's like if you have people that are getting closer and closer to him, you can at least see him having to unleash some of his more powerful stuff in order to showcase that. Okay, think of it this way. If someone comes at you with 10% power, and you use 50% power just to prove that you're 5 times better than them, what if someone comes at you with 20% power? You then show them 100% power to show that you're still 5 times above them, but that you are still that order of magnitude above them by showcasing it that way. So you still have a scale represented in terms of power, but you still maintain that superiority factor. A times 5 is probably unrealistic. Let's say a times 2. So someone uses 10%, you show them 20% power. Someone uses 20% against you, you show them 40% power, just to show that difference. I hope we do have that aspect to it. Otherwise, the whole OPMC thing can get a bit repetitive. It's like, yeah, we get it. He's overpowered. He's going to win. Like, that's always the thing you're trying to minimize when you have these types of protagonists. And I think Overlord did this well. I will say this for Overlord, as mediocre as Season 3 ultimately ends up being just because of rush production and animation rather than anything wrong with the story itself. Ainz actually, he treats every situation as if there's something superior to him, because he got scared after the first encounter with World Magic because Shaltir was turned against him, which he just didn't think would be possible. So he had to go all out, and he treats every situation as if he has to, but he then ramps it up every time, like within Season 3 with the goats and all that. Yes, goats. If you haven't seen Overlord, I recommend you do, just because it's quite the experience. But then when he fought the lizard people, and he bought the, he had Kokutas go up against them, and it's like, you have the varying degrees of power. I just hope this includes that. That's my only hope for this show. I also want it to just slow down just a tad. Like, fast pacing, fine, it works. Just turn it down a little bit. Like, we're going 300 mile an hour right now. Let's turn it down to like 250, 200. All right, we can go fast. Let's just not go ludicrous fast. All right, but yeah, still enjoying this. I'm gonna watch episode 3 for sure. I'm very much enjoying this. Is it going to be the best show of the season? No, unfortunately, I don't think it will be. But that's just because this season has some really strong shows. Every season has had strong shows since I started doing this in winter, so it's just going to happen. But thank you everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed this one. Leave a like if you did, as per usual. Leave your comments on what you thought of the episode and the things I've mentioned regarding the light novel and power scales and all that good stuff. If you want to have a more in-depth discussion about the show, or even Overlord, for example, I do have a Discord in the description that you can come join and have a bit more in-depth discussion. I have dedicated channels for each of the shows I'm watching. And don't forget to hit subscribe to see next week's episode, as well as the rest of the Summer 2020 lineup you can find on my channel. Thank you everyone for watching, and until next time, see you guys later.